Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I have not uploaded in about 2 weeks and I'm so sorry. I have been on break, but I'm back and I'm ready to record content back on Anime Story. Today is going to be a different type of video. I'm going to do a tier list video. This was suggested in my Discord. So if you guys are interested in joining my Discord, trying to grow the community and try to make it more active, all that good stuff. So let's begin. Let's begin from the bottom, and then I'll make my way up. So, the Kirabachi. I'll just want to start off. I do not recommend crafting any item below cursed, in my personal opinion. It is a waste just because of the way the adamantite, the way the golden core system is built around. It's just pure RNG, which just makes it pointless to craft these items, which is an early mistake lots of people make, which I made on my account. But let's just begin. The Kirabachi, it's a rare weapon. You get it from killing Arlong, getting some of his drops and crafting it. Uh, it's not great. It's a mediocre weapon. I mean, I don't see you preferring the Kirabachi over any blessed weapon, so it's obviously gotta be a B or a C. I'm just gonna place it as C, but I also want to advise just don't craft these weapons. Just try to get enough just to craft one of these higher echelon weapons. Key fists, I think we know. It's just you get them for free right off the bat. It's just you just don't want them. It's just like you would want anything else but Key Fist, I guess. Um, Mine are level 110, which they do quite a lot of damage. Uh, but you would probably want any other magic type based weapon like Alonza. Kunai, D, Cutlass. It's just self-explanatory. Cutlass, Chain Fist. This stuff you just don't want to craft. Zangetsu. It's a good beginner weapon if you really do want to make a weapon. It's very easy to do. Just go to the Hollow World, get the Soul Badge, level 80 requirement I think it is, and craft that. It has a pretty decent left click ability. It's just not great. So does Kirabachi and Executioner's Blade. They're not great. Um, do not rate them at all. So Fisherman Karate, you're kind of forced to get this since it's a drop off the Fisherman. The Glock, I think, is just the worst type of version of the Resurrection Pistols. No abilities. You just don't want to ever use this. Now, I will say these weapons are. Let's just start off with the Greatsword. It is not bad. I will give actually a B tier. Once you get higher prestige, you just have so much mana and that all that kind of stuff. You really don't need to hit people for that mana. Obviously, it's nice; it can save you, but I personally run magic build, and I do not prefer it over anything else. I will say Cursed Katana is an A tier weapon. If you are running a melee type of build, if you get that cursed off, I think it's double damage, which is pretty crazy. It's a big damage boost if I remember if the curse is off, and that's where it starts getting good. Now we're into the blessed. Let me just start off with my least favorite one. It's pretty obvious, the Celestial Blade. I'm not sure how it is when you're level 200 around that. It's a weapon that scales off your level and it has no abilities, so I'm gonna have to give it a I don't know, a B or a C. I just it had you wouldn't want it. I mean, you could make it. It's just one blessed stone. It's just not great. Uh, Here I think everything else we have left on the list is A or above. So we've got dual rune blade. I will definitely give it an A. PvP wise, it's very easy to dodge. But if you do hit it, it is a good combo starter. Or not combo starter. It can be a combo starter. But yeah, resurrection pistols. Zero Materia, one of the most annoying but one of the best moves in the game. This is going to be our first S tier. Uh, Especially if you can combo this with, for example, Chromostasis and you get that person trapped in there, you can just spam a bit with the Resurrection Pistols. The only downside is that it does take mana when you shoot, which is my only concern. And if you're pretty low level, it does take it pretty quick without noticing. So next, Thor's Might. Um, I will say this is an A tier as well. I think you can make an argument for S, but I haven't used it in a bit, and I will say A. I do remember it having really high damage. I think they did nerf it at one point, but it is still a great weapon, other than less to make. Lanza de Reparo, this is definitely an S in my opinion. If you are running a full magic build, this has range, it has close quarter, it's great. It's one of the best magic ones right now. And then this is my best weapon currently, Divine Axe Rita with Cruel Sun. Cruel Sun is such a great move. It's just great all around. Good AoE, high damage. It's just everything you want. And Soul Scythe. This has had to be one of the most underwhelming weapons, especially it being one of the it is the first mythic weapon in the game. It's very underwhelming. And PvP wise, you really don't like you kill someone, I think you get 25% of your health back. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. I think it is just top of A. Maybe it's decent for PvE. I don't know. I think I'd put it bottom A, and it's definitely not worth the grind for lower rebirth levels. For me, it took me about an hour just because I do have personally double drops, plus I'm high prestige, so I got about 12 a kill if I were to get the drop. But it's just, it doesn't have a special move. The only good thing that came from the Halloween update was the Halloween Spirit, which is pretty good. I do enjoy that. But that is the end of the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to join the Discord down below. And if you have any suggestions, comment it down below. If any have the questions, of course, I'll try to answer them. And see you guys in the future.